Hi, my name's Kelly. I'm a forensic psychologist and CBT therapist. And today I wanted to talk about the multi-trajectory theory of adult fire setting. So Gannon et al. In 2012 and recently in 2022 actually updated this theory. So it's otherwise known as the M-TTAF. So with this, that there are two tiers, and I'm going to be talking about tier 2 today. So with tier 2 of the M-TTAF, so it outlines the different trajectories or subtypes of fire setting. So what this means that individuals may hold particular patterns of critical risk factors. So that's from the tier 1 of the theory. And there are 5 different trajectories. So we have antisocial, grievance, fire interest, emotionally expressive or need for recognition, and multifaceted. So what I wanted to do is to break down the different trajectories really briefly, just to give you an insight really into the different trajectories if you are maybe working with someone who engages in fire setting behaviour or just want to understand it a little bit better. So with the antisocial trajectory, so this describes individuals whose main critical risk factor could be about general offence supportive attitudes. So what that means is supportive of offending, so maybe a supporting in engaging in general offending, but it also could be linked to arson as well. And individuals within this trajectory may also maybe have difficulties in self-regulation. So this could sometimes be in regulating their own emotions, but particularly looking at maybe impulsivity. And when we look at the M-TTAF, so the hypothesis with this is that individuals are likely to use fire within this trajectory to achieve either antisocial or criminal goals. And they are unlikely to maybe hold any specific interest in fire, but they may hold the idea, or within fire setting and other different offences, we look at scripts. So within this, an individual may hold the script that fire is the best way to destroy evidence. So within that antisocial trajectory, they could be engaging in fire setting behaviour because it could be to destroy evidence. So there is that is their antisocial or that criminal goal behind it. So the fire setting is purposeful to achieve that goal. And then we have thinking about grievance. So the grievance trajectory, so this refers to maybe individuals whose main critical risk factors relates to self-regulation issues again, but this could be more to do with maybe anger. So the M-TTAF looks at these individuals. They may have difficulties maybe communicating. So they may lack assertiveness, they may find it actually difficult to express those emotions, maybe that anger. So they engage in fire setting behaviour to communicate that anger. So sometimes the primary motivation for individuals who would fit maybe within this trajectory is fire setting as a way to get revenge on someone or maybe an organisation. So it could be an employer or a wider organisation. So that is what's fueling it. So it is to seek revenge, to it sometimes to express their anger because there's difficulties of being able to communicate their anger in more maybe appropriate ways. And the third trajectory is fire interest. So this looks at individuals whose their main critical risk factor is maybe an inappropriate interest in fire or those inappropriate fire scripts. So as we said, we spoke about those scripts a little bit earlier. So individuals within this trajectory, they are likely to also hold offence supportive attitudes. So being that it's okay to engage in offending behaviour, but this would be specifically linked to fire setting, so that it's okay to set fires for whatever reason. But within this, with the fire interest, they're also really likely to set fire sometimes for that sensory stimulation. So they may find it really enjoyable, even maybe soothing, to watch fire, to see it grow, or it could be a way of coping. And this can sometimes be, but throughout their life, maybe that fire setting has been a way to express or to self-soothe or to cope. But because of that trajectory, people are more likely to engage in it because they've got those supportive attitudes, but they've also got those scripts of that fire is a good way to cope, or fire is a way to self-soothe. And then the fourth trajectory is the emotionally expressive / need for recognition. So with this, the trajectory looks at the main critical risk factors of communication difficulties. So this trajectory can be further broken down into two different subtypes. So as I said, we've got the emotionally expressive and the need for recognition. So both of these will have difficulties or issues with communication, but they also have needs in different areas. So individuals who fall within more of the emotionally expressive trajectory often also have difficulties regulating their own emotions, problem solving, impulsivity. But they're likely to set fires as a way to gain a reaction from other people, as a cry for help, so to speak, or even as a form of harming themselves. And they may hold a script that fire is a way of messaging distress to other people. However, if we look on the other side of this, so if we're looking at understanding that need for recognition trajectory, so they will there's sometimes difficulties with the self-regulation, but often that their fires are pre-planned. So they have the thought that maybe setting fires can be a way to gain social status. It could be a way to gain social status sometimes for maybe tackling the fire or raising the alarm themselves. And they may hold a script around fire being a really powerful messenger. But it's that need for recognition. So instead of being that way to express themselves, it's a way to gain recognition from maybe other people, or again the wider society as well. And the fifth trajectory is multifaceted. So with this refers to individuals whose primary critical risk factors are both the inappropriate interest in fire scripts and defence supportive attitudes. And they are also likely to have maybe psychological vulnerabilities. So this can be in the realm or the area of maybe self-regulation or communication. And as a result, they can have really quite difficulties in being able to just live life without engaging in fire setting. So because of this, there is that extensive repeating fire setting for many different reasons, and they may hold likely that they've got scripts that fire can be a messenger, it can be a way to seek revenge, it can be a way to express themselves, and that depends on the situation that they're in. So it's pretty much a mixed version of all the other four trajectories. So that is, in a nutshell, the trajectories. And we don't know if having one or more trajectories, maybe someone more likely to repeatedly offend or not, because this continues to be a new and developing area, and that's what makes it really exciting. So if you do have any questions, and if you'd like me to do maybe more videos in this area, please let me know in the comments what they would be. But as always, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.